Welcome. It is I, Taven Sai, back from the dead. And I thought, based on what's going on with the whole Sony and PlayStation and everything, how they've lost Stellar Blade as an exclusive, how they've raised the prices for their consoles and everything. And strangely enough, people are still buying them or doing a rush buy before the price increased. I gotta stay. Sony, what the heck are y'all doing? It's just been bad decision after bad decision. I mean, like, you would think that after what happened with Resident Evil 4, that was supposed to originally come on the PlayStation, and Bayonetta, which was originally a PlayStation exclusive, now Nintendo owns it. It's just been one dumb decision after another. However, I thought I'd put my 2 cents into an idea of saving grace for the for the PlayStation 6. If Sony wants to have a powerful comeback, they gotta wait till 2035 to unleash their newer console, because due to the price of the 5 and due to inflation and so many other things that have happened. I mean, when I first got my PlayStation 5, that thing was damn near $500. But enough of that, of my crying about the price I spent for the PlayStation 5. If Sony wants to create a console that will wipe the floor with all other consoles, the PlayStation 6 has to do these things. It has to be fully customizable, where the only thing that's built in is the graphics card, and the graphics card has got to be a beast. I mean, it's got to be very, very powerful. It can't be some backwaters, low-grade graphics card that's slightly better than the 5. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. If a graphics card like that is gonna be built into the PlayStation 6, wouldn't that cost a lot? No, because here's what I'm trying to do, or trying to explain. We're going if Sony were to make it fully customizable, you can put your own CPU processor in there. Sony puts in the cheapest, most compatible CPU processor with that graphics card. You can put as much RAM as you want inside the PlayStation 6. Sony can just give you 2 to 4 gigs of memory rather than the 8 to 16. And Sony should, hopefully, they would give you the ability to stick more than one storage disk in there, and have a built-in storage of 1,000 gigs, aka 1 terabyte, if not 500 gigs of built-in storage, and for you to be able to add more than just one adapter or SSD chip. That way, you can have as much storage as you want and need. No need for constant swap outs when you've got that much storage on the console. And another thing is, they should bring back the PlayStation Home, but make it better and more powerful. Well, not more powerful, but more entertaining. Where they upgrade the security in terms of power. That way, they're no longer hacked. And in order to reduce, credit card information being stolen and leaked, for the home feature, they should create a system that reads all of your game data, where you can create outfits and get items based on the games you've played, bought, or downloaded onto your console. And with every trophy and achievement that you would have, would unlock newer and greater features and access. Now, you can do some, small microtransactions here and there for the exclusive VIP sections of the PlayStation Home, but that would be it, of course. And you need to make that gosh darn 6 backwards compatible all the way back to 1, if not 2, and start reselling the old games from previous consoles. Because if we can play a PlayStation 2 game on a PlayStation 6, wouldn't it be cheaper just to resell a game like, I don't know, let's see, Black and Bruise. That was a funny, entertaining, cartoonish boxing game for the PlayStation 2, or reselling God of War 1 for the PlayStation, from the PlayStation 2 era, the original one, mind you, and so many others, PS2 classics. If you cannot go all the way back to PS1, but if you can start even reselling PlayStation 1 games that were a memorable classic, like Rayman, Small Soldiers, the video game, the classic Disney-based games, the classic, classic games that weren't afraid to be edgy or cross certain, lines in terms of action, violence, humor, comedy, sexiness. If they can do something like that, then Sony just might have the biggest, greatest comeback in the century. But I don't think they'll ever see this video, and I don't think they'll ever do any of the things that I've just mentioned, which is backwards compatibility, bringing back the PlayStation Home, improving the security, and implementing a system that rewards you for buying and playing their games and unlocking achievements through the PlayStation Home, where you can have social interactions with other PlayStation gamers, where you can even do certain interactions that require the consent of another PlayStation user. Even doing video chats. That should be another feature for the PlayStation 6. Doing video chats while playing games, where if you have a camera and a headset, you can do a share stream or a share camera, and you can see each other, interact with each other in ways you didn't think would be possible. But then again, that would probably be a dumb feature, because you need to focus on the game, like focusing on the road, which is what I'm doing, rather than looking into the camera like this. But hey, it's just an idea, a game idea. Thank you, and good night.